G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome back to Wine Unfiltered. Tom and Wade here from Different Drop, described by one publication as the greatest wine retailer in Australia, and we are very excited.
Who is that?
It's confidential. I can't say. Yeah.
Did you write that?
We'll reveal in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone said it.
Yeah.
And we're back, mate, with another episode. Heaps of great wines to look at today. What's the plan?
Mate, it's a stacked lineup. Today we're looking at James Suckling's #1 Australian wine of the year. I've already tasted it. It's fucking good. So yes, that should be fun. We've got a couple of really cool imports, like some niche kind of natty stuff, which is pretty weird and wonderful.
A couple of really exciting small batch new domestic releases as well, which always come and go in a flash.
Yes.
And one of the best Pinots in the country as well.
100%.
We're going to have blind showdown, mate, as always.
We're going to crush you
Can't
this
wait.
week. Yes.
Get stuck in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so, mate, we're going to kick things off with something refreshing. It's a lovely Sydney day today. The sun's out. The birds are chirping.
They call him Limefinger. Limefinger is Mr. Neil Pike.
I know, what a legend Neil is.
So if you're an Australian wine lover, you will know the Pike's Traditional Riesling. It's in every killer bottle shop in the country and saves you when there's nothing but shit in the rest of the bottle shop and you go for Thai, basically.
Yeah.
So
it's
Neil,
the one with the fish.
The one with the fish.
G'day, I'm Neil Pike. Welcome to our winery here in South Australia's beautiful Clare Valley.
So that was Neil's baby.
Yeah,
right?
well, I mean, the Pikes is an amazing story. Like, the Pikes have been brewing and fermenting since the 19th century in the Adelaide Hills and everything. And Neil and his brother Andrew's father, I can't remember Dad's name, started making wine. And then the Pikes family, I think it was 85, made their first Clare Valley Riesling, good year 85. And do you know my 40th actually recently?
No, I didn't hear that.
Did you make it?
Didn't hear that.
No. Didn't get there. It's a shame. I'll have another one soon. And anyway, Neil was there for a long time. He was the winemaker behind that brand, established Pikes as one of Australia's best Riesling producers. He left the business in the last 5 or so years. And rather than sail off into the sunset, as he's probably deserves to be able to do, he kicked off his own little sub-brand, and Limefinger, which I believe was a nickname coined to him by Gary Walsh.
Yeah.
The Limefinger. There's a touch for Riesling. I mean,
he does.
Bloody hell.
He has the Midas touch, yes.
Does he what?
So 2025, so he basically only makes 2 Rieslings. There's this, the Learnings, and then there's another one which comes off his own little, tiny little plot of land in Polish Hill called the Solace. Yeah. So this is the Learnings.
The idea being that because the Watervale sub-region is where Neil made wine for so long. So this is everything he's learned over that time.
Yep.
It's a very creative name.
Yes.
He's a simple bloke.
Where'd you put the bottle? People need to see the label, Tom, because the label is just beautiful.
Looks like he made it on Microsoft Paint.
It's so bad. I showed my girlfriend the other night and she was like, what is that? I'm like, trust me, it's fucking delicious.
You know what? I don't think Neil cares. I don't think his customers care. I had a great chat on the phone the other day to Neil, and he's like, "G'day, Tom. Yeah, mate, look, I made 3/5 of fuck all this year, but I'd love you guys to have some. Just you and a couple others."
Yeah.
So there's a little exclusive for you. This isn't something you're going to find in your normal stores, and very few venues at all, actually. He sells it direct and to a handful of customers, but it is unreal.
Unreal. So 2025, not the easiest vintage by any stretch of the imagination in Clare Valley for Riesling. In battling everything, there's a drought, severe drought. There was a crazy frost event just before we got down there. Yeah. Earlier this year.
Yeah.
And so it's a little bit all over the shop, 25 Clare Riesling. Some are awesome. Some are a little bit not.
In general, they're probably a little bit more forward and just early drinking release.
Totally. Yeah.
But this comes off a 23, 24-year-old vineyard in Watervale on the typical kind of Barossa soils you see around there. And there's a delicacy in this that you don't see. It's way more in that bath salty, herbal, floral kind of zone than that overt lime, lemon, citrus character.
Yeah.
All about minerality.
It's
but
chalky.
So ethereal.
So between this and the Polish Hill, you really see the sub-regionality between these two wines. The Polish Hill, we only got a few dozen. So it was sold out in like a couple of hours. But this is kind of a little bit more approachable, but also I think this will be one of the best selling vintages of this wine. Like I find it's just like piercing, long, really pretty and delicate, but there's just like such insane extension of flavor in it. It's like probably my favorite 25 Riesling I've had out of the Clare so far.
100%.
Like it's really
Like,
it's really
we've tasted the best.
Yes.
You know, and this blew our brains. The Polish, and because I took the Polish home the other night, very similar, but it's still kind of wound up and nervy. Like the minerality and the chalkiness is kind of a little bit more in your face at the early stage. This thing is just so open, pretty, and giving.
fucking delicious, man.
It's so good.
It's so good.
The guy, the Limefinger.
That's why they call him Limefinger.
Amazing wine.
Cool.
So we'll have this in the store for absolutely not long.
It'll probably be sold out by the time we publish this.
Maybe. Hope not. We'll work to buy some. Limefinger, great start, mate. Riesling, what else do we like to drink when it comes to white wine?
Chardonnay.
Yeah, I guess so. Chardonnay.
All right.
Celebrate.
So,
We're doing it.
exciting stuff here.
So our accountants would say that we're crazy for...
We are idiots.
Not selling every bottle we can at Tolpuddle, but...
It's true, we are idiots.
That's how much we care about our viewers at home.
So, for those unfamiliar, I don't know who that would be, but we are looking at the
They're definitely not watching this channel.
2024 Tolpuddle Chardonnay. So this, I guess, it's in the top 3 or 4 most like sought after Chardonnays in the country, pretty comfortably. And
Definitely the most from Tasmania.
100%. And just this morning, this got named as James Suckling's Australian Wine of the Year. Boom! So I fucking love this wine. This is
my first look.
This is the number one Chardonnay I buy in Australia because I actually do get access to it. Perks of working in retail.
Some retail.
If you want to see what the very best of modern Australian Chardonnay is, try and hunt down a bottle of this somewhere. So I was there
Just a few weeks ago.
just a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, very, very fortunate that the good people at Tolpuddle opened up for us early when Brett and I were down there. Spent a good couple of hours in, like, it's not called a cellar door, it's called a tasting room.
Yes.
The beautiful Tolpuddle tasting room. I think it's appointment only, maybe. And it's just like a beautiful little spot. Sat, like, you literally feel like you're sitting in the vineyard. Standing out the front of the absolutely beautiful Tolpuddle cellar door here in the Coal River Valley of Tasmania. So this is all the original plantings of Tolpuddle that were planted in 1988. Back here you have, this is Pinot going all the way up here, I think, and up to the back of the hill there. What a beautiful day in Tassie. It is fucking freezing out here, man. Try and drink a Chardonnay, but it might blow away. Tremendous spot, tremendous site. It was bought, so I didn't know this, but this is a killer story. So started by basically, it was planted like over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But the Shaw and Smith team, Martin Shaw and Michael Hill Smith,
Yes.
they were looking for a Tassie vineyard somewhere, and Dredgy was working at Bay of Fires at the time, right? So
This fucking Dredge got his hands
on everything in Tasmania, yes. So Dredgy's working at Bay of Fires. So they're processing basically Chardonnay and Pinot from across the entire island.
Yeah.
And he was like, guys, just come in here, get a glass, and we'll just walk around and we'll just taste barrels.
Yeah, right.
And he's like, so, you know, you can taste whatever you want, and then you tell me what you like and I'll tell you where it's from. And if that site's up for grabs. And so they're like walking around, and Dredgy's like, where the fuck's Martin Shaw? And he's like, I don't know. And Martin Shaw like pops around from the side of these barrels, and he's got like a huge glass of Chardonnay like this. Yeah, and he's smashing it, and he's like got this huge grin on his face. And they're like, mate, that's bit more than a taste there, hey? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, do you want to taste this? He's like, no, I'm good. He's like, so they go and taste a few more barrels, and then he comes back and he's like, where the fuck did you get that glass from again? And he's like, what barrel is that? And he goes and shows him. And it's a barrel from this Tolpuddle block.
Right.
So so they went for a drive and drove up to the vineyard. There's no one there, gate's locked. They just like pick the lock, pop it open, and drive straight through the vineyard. So they drive up to the top of the block, they have a look around, and they're like, what do you reckon? Like, yeah, man, let's buy this thing, hey? And so they're like, I don't know who owns it, but there's a house across the road. Let's go and knock on the door. Knocked on the door, signed the papers 3 weeks later.
No kidding.
Craziness. So that was in 2012 is the first vintage.
It's a beautiful sight.
Unreal.
The Cold River Valley is a funny place. Like, it's not as like green and picturesque and rolling hills and stuff. It's really dry.
It's a desert.
And barren. And this site, it's quite exposed.
Yeah.
Like, and you get a lot of hen and chicken, I'm pretty sure, within this Chardonnay block, yeah?
Yeah, you do.
And meaning that varying berry sizes. And I think that's part of the secret of this, because you get some smaller berries, which have a lot more concentration and intensity in them as well.
It's also the wind, because the valley creates like a bit of a wind tunnel.
Yeah.
So when you're sitting there, like, I mean, I've got some footage from when we were there, and like, it almost blew my wig off.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking windy down there. And
You're
like,
sitting there with your camera on a stick watching.
Yeah.
Were you doing the little run-up thing?
No, I couldn't do shit because it was so windy.
In there? Are you doing a funny run-up?
I will.
Yeah.
I will. But yeah, Pip, who runs the tasting room, was telling us that it's basically they crop at like I forget, it was like 6 tons they sort of run at to crop Chardonnay, but because of the insane wind, it always like reduces the crop level quite significantly. So they end up getting like 3 to 4 ton per hectare. So there's the split between Tolpuddle, Pinot, and Chardonnay is there's 60% Pinot to 40% Chardonnay planted on the vineyard. But they actually end up making like almost double the amount of Pinot because the Chardonnay fruit set is always fucking small. But it's a very small amount of what is one of the most kick-ass Chardonnays you'll ever try.
So what makes this so unique is a couple of things, as in to taste. You get this really distinct kind of flintiness and reduction with Tolpuddle Chardonnay.
Yep.
Which is it's famous for.
Some years more than
others.
This is pulled back this year.
Definitely, it's in lovely harmony. And if I think about some of the other great Chardonnays of Australia, the likes of Leonard series, Carl and Kevin John, Giaconda, some of these wines, they're very rich and powerful, and there's a fruit spectrum can go almost a little bit to tropical.
Yeah.
And the oak is really, they're incredible wines. Don't get me wrong, I love those wines. This thing is built on florals and minerality and line and length.
Yeah.
You know,
it's all white. It's white fruit, white flour,
white chocolate.
You know, it's glorious Chardonnay.
Yeah.
And a beautiful like Riverstone sort of pebbly minerality to it as well. But it's like the length.
The length
is ridiculous.
The length is ridiculous.
And
a lovely line.
I mean, like you can just literally read every single review on this wine, and every critic just flips out over it. Rightfully so. Unfortunately, it's only ever available basically one day a year, and that day has long passed, about a week ago.
Sorry, peeps, it's gone.
So you can't buy this.
Hopefully, you've got some at home, a bottle or two. But
or if you see it on a wine list, if you see it on wine list, it's actually ridiculous value. It retailed at $110 this year.
For what it is.
And with how quickly it sells out, and you know what it can go toe to toe with in the world of Chardonnay.
It ages beautifully. We've both had the chance to
I had
tastings. And,
I got given a bottle of the 12, which is the OG one, which when they made it, they said it was supposed to be like, I think Waterwitz was like, I kind of fucked that up. Like it was so lean and so sulfitic, but that wine aged incredibly well. I got a bottle of 18 that I'll open for you one night. I bought while I was there. So
yeah, let's do it. Maybe my 50th.
Yeah.
I was trying to sit and drink this, which we probably need to keep moving.
Yeah.
It's just taunting.
I don't know.
For people at home.
So good, man.
We're going to have the all-time rock, paper, scissors tournament to see who.
And we're going to have a Chardonnay showdown where we're going to open Australia's 6 best Chardonnays in the coming weeks. This is going to feature, so this won't be the last time you see this wine.
Yeah. How good.
And we get to open another one.
Let's go. So, We need to head abroad, mate. Get your passport ready.
Can't spit this, bro.
No, fuck. Let's give you a spit any of this. Mate, we're heading to Sicily.
To Sicily.
Okay, that's my godfather.
Oh, is it? I was like, what's going on? Yes, off to Sicily.
Off to see the family.
Tremendous. This is the brand new vintage of the Lamoresca Rosato.
Don't ever ask me about my business.
Don't ever ask me how I make my Rosato. Can't do it. I can't do a Brando at all. Oh shit.
It's okay. No, it's everyone can.
So,
Lamoresco.
yeah. So
Filippo and Nancy Rizzo.
Yep.
From Lamoresca. Just a awesome producer.
Oh, cold natural wine producer in Sicily.
We've always loved this wine, and love the colour. Hey,
It always goes
a touch lighter in 24.
Yeah, because I think they backed off on the amount of Nero. I think last year there was quite a lot of Nero in the blend.
So it's a blend of Frappato and Nero, isn't it? Typically,
With a little splash of like Moscato, basically.
yeah, just to lift it up. And from vineyards about 500 meters elevation. Lamoresca is based not in Etna, not far away from that southeastern sort of corridor of Sicily, and always love this wine.
Dude, that's flavor country. So it's always like jam-packed. It's always got like a Negroni orange peely thing, but there's a real like dollop of sweet strawberry in the palate this year as well.
Yes.
And it's like strawberry cheesecake.
Yes.
It's like a strawberry cheesecake meets a Negroni, if you can imagine that. Fucking delicious.
That sounds like fun.
Yes, that's a whole lot of fun to drink. So these are 0-0. I think this is like totally natural, isn't it?
Oh, he's nailed that in
Nailed it.
24.
Nailed it. Tremendous glass of pink-ish wine. Wouldn't put too much of a chill on it.
He says he's trying to capture the Mediterranean in a glass.
Yeah.
That's what Filippo says, right? And it's got these wild herbs on the nose. It just smells like you're walking through like a tomato garden.
Yeah. It's got acid, man. It's got chalky tannin.
Yeah, but then there's this pillowy, gentle creaminess
the
to it
fluffy
as well.
sort of
Fluffy, yeah.
cheesecakey
Fairy
texture.
floss.
Yeah. It's delicious. Absolute steal. We only get a few dozen each year. We buy some each year. I highly recommend you do the same. It'll still be on the site by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
Every year in the running for like our rosé of the year.
It just puts a smile on my face.
I know.
That wine, hey.
Just want to drink the shit out of it.
Right.
So like,
I wish it was in clear glass so you'd see the colour. But I mean,
but
look at that.
like, check out that color.
Electric.
It's crazy.
So
it looks
good.
like it's almost neon under
It
this
just
light.
looks like summer in a glass, doesn't it?
So good. Tremendous rosé. And
We could talk for ages about Lamoresca and the vineyards and the way they make the wines. It's all very hands-off. But to be honest, we'll revisit the brand in more depth at a later point.
Yeah.
This is just fun. This is just glorious summer drinking with a little bit more depth as well than your typical kind of Provençal rosé. So I can't recommend that highly enough. That's just yum.
It's probably the best in a couple of years, actually, from that release. Like, probably the best in like 3 years, I reckon.
All right, mate.
Yes. Good job.
All right. Coming back down under.
Yep. You go?
Yep, I got it.
Woo!
All right. We're heading to the Yarra.
Mm. From one godfather to another.
Yes.
You know my family, they're all over the world.
This is
My cousins in the Yarra Valley.
This is the 2024 1ER Hoddles Creek Pinot Noir. So, Premier, 1ER? I forget what, I think Franco calls it Premier, but we call it the 1ER.
Or the one.
Or the One. Yes, so this is one of the Yarra Valley's premier Pinots.
Without question.
And back into like somewhat of a normal vintage. So there's like 21, 22, 23 in the Yarra Valley.
And 20.
And 20, actually. Yeah, you're right. They're all crazy cool.
Yeah.
Yields just fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
24, he's actually got back to what is like quote unquote normal.
Yeah.
I mean,
this is always pretty small though, because this is just from that one little block.
Yeah, so-
upper vineyard or whatever you call it.
So
vineyard.
I think when you drive up to the winery, it's over the other side of the road, isn't it?
No, that's the show. I think that was Siberia.
Oh, that's Siberia.
Look, it might be.
It's up the back. Oh yeah, I know where it is. It's up the back, like straight up from the shed.
So Hoddles Creek is just an amazing operation. So
Yes.
it's the Diana brothers, but Franco Diana is the winemaker. And the guys are, I don't know how they do it, but they make the best value Chardonnays, Pinots, Pinot Gris on the plate.
Probably.
Like, they're just ridiculous wines for the price. The estate wines and the Wickham's Road wines sit, 20 to 25 kind of retail and drink like $40 bottles of wine.
Yep.
It's madness.
Yep.
And this is the smaller production release that should be about 100 a bottle or 90 a bottle, and they're kind of 60.
Yeah.
So like everything is just, the value is incredible. The style is a real house style of purity and freshness and tension in the Hoddles Creek wines, which I love. And Franco was explaining some of the way he's evolving his Pinot making. Which
So it's actually like, it is a pretty good segue because the deep affinity with Italian wines and the Diana family, they import a lot of their own. They import their own small goods as well.
I can imagine Franco walking through the Sicilian countryside with a rifle in his shoulder.
a little cap, yeah. But Franco went to Italy and did a lot of time like learning how to make wine.
Wine in Barolo.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Burgundy.
He did a bit of time in Burgundy, but mostly it's like the Italian like red wine making that he was like, right, okay, I understand. And what he got from it is that making great red wine is all about tannin management. And it is what, some Australian Pinots do lack, I think, sometimes, is that structure. Like, they can be quite pretty and juicy, but in terms of like that savoriness and that architecture to be able to age, like I've still got 17s of these that are drinking beautifully. And, they're not going anywhere. They're still going to be good in another 5 to 10 years.
In Franco's mind, the best red wines in the world are built on tannin. He's like, that's what separates the best wines on the planet from the also-rans is predominantly tannin and how you draw out the right amount and the right style of tannin in the wines. And, his obsession over how he manages the ferments is something else. Like that attention to detail. He's like, you can't go in with a recipe and a plan with exactly how you want to manage these ferments. And each maturation as well. He's like, you've got to be constantly tweaking and dialing things up and down and just trying to get that tannin pinpoint. And he starts with tannin, knowing that the flavour will come with it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's a build-up.
So this year there's about 25% bunch in there, I think, in the 1ER.
Yeah.
You can see it too. It definitely gives a little bit, an extra dimension, like up from the estate release. It gives you an extra layer of spice.
Yeah.
Definitely an extra dimension of tannin as well.
Well,
the tannin is like, it's dialed in there.
The thing about this block is it's south facing, so it's a cooler block.
Yeah.
And Franco was saying that what that allows, it means that the sugar development in the grapes and the ripeness is slower.
Yep.
So he picks it later, and while the grapes are ripening, the stalks can catch up.
Yeah, so you can get like proper lignification.
Correct. So you can include more of the bunches.
Yep.
Sometimes if you include bunch, it can make the wine look green.
Yep.
And kind of dirty and rustic. But these bunches are ripe. So you include more bunches, and with that you get the beautiful texture and the beautiful tannin without losing any of the glorious purity of the fruit.
Wonderful wine.
Just one of the best.
It's still like, I'd buy the estate and drink it now and buy this to drink over a bit of time because it's still unwinding.
Yeah.
We should, we watched the first bottle of this that we had. We watched it over 4 or 5 days.
Hey, it's already building just in the last month or so. Hey?
Yeah.
But it's going to actually gain in weight, I think.
Yeah.
But right now it's really ethereal and quite pretty and delicate and like a touch closed.
Yeah.
Like it's gorgeous, but there's so much more that's just going to develop in the short term, over the next 12, 24 months, it'll just build a bit of weight and then it'll flourish over a decade.
It's a good release of that wine.
Yeah. Very cool.
Nice one.
All
Cool.
right.
Keep rolling.
Yeah, keep rolling, mate. I'm feeling actually, you know what I'm feeling?
What?
A little bit chilly. I'm a little bit chilly.
That's the shittest joke.
Can you warm me up?
How about a Chilean wine, Tom?
And a litre of it, no less.
A full litre as well.
That'll warm me up. I've been feeling a bit chilly.
It's so dumb. All right, so This is something really cool. We don't see a lot of Chilean wine here in Australia, but this one producer, Los Viñateros Bravos, is one of the coolest that we get to check out each year.
Yeah, we first got introduced to these wines probably 4 or 5 years ago by their importer here, Viticol Wines. Shout out to Viticol, big fans of the show. And
Yep.
and the boys are really excited about these wines, and the winemaker Leonardo Erazzo, who is a bit of a superstar over there in the lo-fi kind of winemaking scene.
Yep.
So in the Itata Valley. The Itata Valley kind of southern end of the Chilean winemaking regions, and sort of tucked into the Andes. So it's just an amazing place where you've got these really old dry-grown bush vines.
Yeah.
Like they've been there for like 100 years. There's cool soils, like volcanic soils, and granite and schist. And
Well, that's the thing, man. Like, yeah, so one thing that I know about these reds is they always have like a real, like more so than even stuff that a lot of stuff that I taste from Etna. They have like a volcanic smokiness about them.
Yeah.
Like it's a real feature and a characteristic of the red wines from here, especially in the lighter reds. Like it sort of pops through quite a lot. So this is, I still can't work out, like it's quite often a blend of Pays and Cinsault.
Yeah.
I think this year it's 100% Cinsault, but I cannot confirm that.
we can't find any information.
No, because it's like, it's pretty fucking off. I mean,
I'll get in touch with Leo.
yeah, that's flicking. I might DM him.
Yeah.
But yes, regardless, Pipeno, this 1 litre creation, is essentially like kind of like the vin de soie sort of like peasant wine style. Hence why it's in a litre bottle.
For a bunch of peasants like us, it works quite
Perfectly. I don't know how much it is. How much is it? Like 30 bucks or 35, 40 bucks?
For 40-ish bucks retail. So, adjusting for the size of the bottle, call it 35, 34. It's good value. And, I was just thinking, we're talking about the Itata Valley, old vine, bush vines, dry grown, Grenache, Mataro, Cinsault. We've heard this story before. Like you look at the Barossa Valley and McLaren Valley, look at Swartland.
Yep.
You look at Priorat.
Yep.
Obviously the Rhone Valley, but there's these pockets around both the old world and the new world, these old vineyards of these Rhone varieties like Grenache, Mataro, and Cinsault, dry grown bush vines. They've just been reinvigorated by this new generation of winemakers and making some seriously like exciting, compelling wines.
So you know what's cool is, I reckon 4 or 5 years ago, we taste the lineup of these and we're like, oh, that's a bit wild.
A bit wobbly.
This is the entry-level wine, essentially, and it looks clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle.
Beautiful.
And it's just an absolute joy to drink because it's meant to be drunk out of tumblers, like in the park. Knock a bit of a chill into it if you want, but it's still got tannin. It's still got, like
the volcanic thing. And
that's smokiness, hey? Like it's there.
Look, it could be mistaken almost for something like smoke taint if it's extreme or a bit of breath or something, but it's not. It's really subtle in this, but
it's legit terroir.
That volcanic thing.
Yeah, it's legit terroir. Like you can taste the place in it. It's grown on a fucking volcano. So
it's hints of lava.
Tremendous fun to like. Seriously fun to drink.
Yeah.
We quite often we're opening like, serious booze that is like quite intellectual. This is not intellectual. No. This is just fun times booze. And and I really can't recommend it enough. Hey, it's
great stuff.
It's great.
Great. All right, Chilean natural wine. Get amongst it.
Yeah.
Very cool. This is it's just light body too, right? Like red fruited, pretty. If you're a fan of Gamay, those light Jumi Grenache, Sangiovese, like give this a go. It's that same sort of speed. Red fruited, light, poppy, Jumi, a little bit of savoury tannin.
Yeah,
very
like, Spinifex Papillon. If this is the kind of wine that you like, check out a bottle of this. Like the sort of,
Get a couple of amigos to share it with because the 1 litre will not.
How boozy is it? It's only 12 and a half. You're good to go.
All right, mate, from peasant wine to Dero wine.
Oh my God, the segues today are awesome.
On fire.
All right, do you want to tell us about Dero?
I'd love to. We did not put this in a brown paper bag. This is how this wine is packaged. This is one of the more unique and interesting but pretty fucking exciting wine projects from the Barossa Valley over the last 5 years. And the brand is Phase 3 Wines. I will explain why Phase 3. The man behind the label is Ben Kelley. So Ben is an old Sydney wine pro who I got to know 2 decades ago when he was working at Wine Culture. Shout out to the lovely people at Wine Culture, massive fans of the show, and great shop in Roseville there.
You think everyone's a fan of the show?
Of course. If they're not already, they will be.
They will be, yeah.
Lovely people, good wines. And Ben worked there for ages, and I used to stop in on my way home and just talk shit with him and try wines. I never bought a bottle. Sorry, Ben and Garth. I was never a good customer, but you taught me a lot, so that was great. And he was really passionate about this new wave of Barossa producers that was coming through at the time, like Fraser McKinley, Sammy Odin, like Dan Standish, like Brett Grocke at Barossa, like Peter Shell at Spinifex. All these guys, this new generation of Barossa that are now superstars, but 15, 20 years ago were just kind of cutting their teeth or starting their own labels. And this store really championed these guys and were one of the first. So Ben worked there. That was phase 1. Phase 2 was he and his wife picked everything up, moved to the Central Coast and bought a fish and chip shop and just thought, fuck it, enough wine. Let's go make fish and chips.
Detour.
Phase 2, hanging out by the beach, doing fish and chips. Phase 3, the vineyard was calling. Ben always wanted to make his own wines. He's passionate about the Barossa. They packed up the family again, this time with the kids, went down to the Eden Valley, just above the Barossa there, bought a patch of land without any vines or anything on it, and said, this is home. We want to make wine. And he's like, now what do? How do I make wine? Where do I make wine? Where do I get fruit? Where do I get equipment? And Ben is a lovely bloke, scruffy bloke, doesn't care what he wears, doesn't care what people think about him. And he didn't have anything to buy equipment or anything. So he was literally just walking around town asking strangers on the street, like, hey, do you grow grapes, mate?
It's awesome.
Do you know where I can buy some Shiraz?
I love the ballsiness.
He calls himself the Dero, and that's what his mates called him. And he's just walk around like, mate, I need a basket press. You need a basket press?
Yeah, so
he barrels.
He bought all of his kit off Gumtree.
Yeah.
Like it was just like all secondhand stuff. Like,
and I think he said he was really struggling to find gear and find fruit until he joined the local cricket team. And then he met a bloke on the cricket team and was like, yeah, I've got a vineyard, mate. You can go to you can have some fruit.
So good. Now,
was that Adrian Hoffman?
Yeah, yes. Very, very good fruit source if you're getting Hoffman's fruit. So the wild thing is that was like, he started with like 1 barrel, right?
Yeah.
He got 1 barrel in 2017.
No, it wasn't that long ago.
No,
20 was the first.
Was it? Oh, it was too.
Yeah.
No, you're 100% right. 2020. Now he's planted his own vineyard.
Yeah.
So that's phase 4. Is growing your own fruit. But in the meantime,
also truffles.
Truffles.
Forgot about the truffles.
Yes.
Wade and I were down in the Barossa having this awesome shindig put on by vanguardist Michael Corbett. Shout out to Corbett, massive fan of the show. And had this huge cauldron of soup.
Yes.
And there's Ben Kelley with the only truffles in the Barossa Valley that he grows in his property.
He's shaving like huge portions of truffles.
Where the fuck's this guy with the truffles? Because no one even knew who he was.
Yeah.
Great.
But the crazy thing is that this wine is actually built from like some real legit vineyards.
Oh, yeah.
So this is basically the 4 best barrels of Shiraz that they get from 5 vineyards?
Yeah, Wilden Hill,
Hoffman,
great sites.
Really, really good, really like top quality, average age of about 70 years, vine age. And one of the barrels this year, so this is actually like a slightly darker, more broody version of Dero, if you've tried Dero over the last few years. The last 2 have had like a little splash of Pinot in it, which is I really liked.
Yeah.
But this year, one of the barrels is like 60-40 co-fermented with some Cabernet, like some ridiculous like 100-year-old vine Cabernet.
Wild.
I don't really see that much. Like it gives it more structure, but it doesn't give it like overt Cabernet character.
Yeah.
He's
making the wine very naturally, right?
I see more like white pepper and blue fruit, like some charcuterie.
Oh.
Like it looks more like a sort of Rony version of Barossa Shiraz to me than like, you know, a big old school Aussie Shiraz cab.
No.
It's pretty bloody delicious.
Oh, man.
It's very cool, isn't it?
This is the best release in a couple of years, they say.
Yeah, probably since the first one.
Yeah.
I think.
It's I don't know how to describe it. It's effortless.
You know what it is? It's new school, old school Aussie red. Because it's like, Yeah, it is. Like, I don't know how boozy it is.
It has this almost Shiraz Pinot vibe about it. I know there's no Pinot this year.
There's no Pinot, yeah.
But like, that's some of those great Shiraz Pinots from the Hunter Valley where you see that sort of Shiraz character, but with the Pinot almost gives it this elegance. And this just has this like, it's medium bodied.
Yeah.
It's no more than medium bodied. It's definitely more on the red fruited kind of spectrum.
I see heaps of pepper too. Like, it's like that Wilton Hills Shiraz that Hetty gets for his top.
But that
Shiraz.
wine is like dark and muscular.
But it's Eden Valley and it's high altitude and it does show like that sort of white pepper sort of character as well. Like, even though it's way more muscular, I think, but this is bloody delicious.
It's just so drinkable.
It is.
It's so drinkable.
It's going to age though as well. There's definitely.
I'd love to see. I'd have to try and see if Ben still got some of the 2020.
He only made like 20 boxes. So
He's a lunatic.
I doubt there's any left.
I said, Ben, do you have any photos we can use to promote the wines on the site? He goes, I don't own any photos of myself.
Yeah.
And then about an hour later, he sends me this. He's like, he went out with his missus.
Yeah.
She's just there, like, he's just leaning up against a barrel.
I didn't put up some of the really hilarious ones. So there's some great photos.
Legendary bloke, great fella. And obviously, like, a talented winemaker. Like, Ben, his story is amazing. You know, like, he got into wine when he was like 15 years old. Like, and he was like working in a wine shop when he was like underage and like he's like a Jedi with like wine info and stuff.
Unreal.
But he seems like a tortured genius sometimes, Ben. He just doesn't want to deal with any of the bullshit. He just wants to do his art, you know? And it's just,
I'm into it.
It's so cool.
I'm into it.
The wines are magnificent. Guys, check this out.
So there's
if you
there's
love the Agricola Standard Samiotti, get it.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the Barossa is traditionally about big companies, big wine styles, big makes, like, you know, big swimming pools of Barossa Shiraz. This is like 1,200 bottles made. Like, so it's like 12.8%. Yeah, something like that. Like, it's like lighter in alcohol as well. I don't know. Check the bag. See what suppose it is.
The bag's fading.
I think it is 12.8 from memory. But really interesting project. There's a couple of other cuvées as well, some single block bottlings where he's made like 50 or 60 dozen.
Yeah, La Bombe, which is a wick attached to the thing.
It does. The packaging's pretty wild.
Yeah, the wines are really cool. It's such an exciting project. And like, you know, we have this fun sometimes with the packaging, but underneath it is a guy that knows how to fucking make Barossa Valley red wine.
And there's some serious booze in that glass as well.
Yeah. All right, cool, mate. That wraps up our weekly tasting of
Done and dusted.
new release of Done and Dusted. You know what time it is now?
Wine of the day? Tolpuddle.
Wine of the day, Tolpuddle.
For sure.
Every single wine there was bloody great, though. I'm not going to do a podium.
They've all got their spot.
Everything is equal second.
Yes.
And then Tolpuddle just smoke show.
Smoke show.
Wait, should we get blind?
Let's get blind.
Let's get blind. All right, mate, it's time to get blind.
Getting blind.
I like it.
No, I'm going to cut that. Cut that.
All right, mate. Now, I took out victory last week.
You did.
I think it might be 3-2 in your favour now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So today's a big day. We have 1 minute to try and guess the wine that the other person has chosen. Blind tasting, no clues, no fucking idea what it is. It's something from the DD store. 1 minute. That's it.
Could be anywhere on the planet. It could be Zinamavro, Tom.
Absolutely could be.
As it was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, thanks for that.
All
right, mate.
Hit me.
Close your eyes and I'll... All right, mate.
All right.
All right, let me get...
All right, we're good?
My clock.
Oh, I like the colour. It's like a kind of lemon gold.
Don't look at it. Stop cheating. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Go.
Okay. Okay. So it's a little bit herbal. It's like kind of lemon tea. It's kind of a...
Can't give any clues. So don't ask.
Wow. It's really chalky. There's a little bit of skin contact there. Fuck, I think I know this. Oh, what is it? It feels almost... Does it feel Australian? It doesn't feel Australian. What would it be if it's Australian? It couldn't be anything Australian, I don't think. It has like a real European sort of feel about it. How long have I got?
15 seconds.
Oh, fuck. It feels like Vermentino, something like that, because it's like kind of spicy and herbal and sort of fresh and zippy with a little bit of skin contact. I'm going to say Vermentino from Italy. Oh, that's just... It's not even close. It's like in a fucking Australian Riesling or something, isn't it?
No, you've done pretty well.
Really?
It's not an Italian fermentation. No. So you've lost.
Yeah.
Well, you may not have lost. I commend your efforts. I think you were bang on with your logic.
Yeah?
Just a little bit off.
Yeah.
Shall I reveal the wine?
Please. Oh, really? No way.
So today is International Fiano Day, the inaugural International Fiano Day. And Wade said to me about an hour before we were filming, he was like,
God.
Tom, you know what we should open? We should open that new Coriole Rubato Fiano. It's International Fiano Day, and it was just named in James Suckling's top 100 Australian wines. So I'm like, shut up, Wade. I've already got it in the fridge for your blind tasting. I'm like, yeah, we'll just do it next time. Like, that made any sense.
Wow. So it is this is the new benchmark Fiano, isn't it?
I think so.
So
Coriole were the first people in Australia to release a Fiano.
yes,
commercially.
and the Rubato is their attempt to take it to like Grand Cru status essentially.
Yeah.
So as Tom said, top 100 Suckling, top 100 James Halliday this year as well. So
96 points from Gary Walsh.
they got 97 Halliday, 96 Suckling. I can't remember. Like it's just got a shitload of reviews.
Well, people, they absolutely love it.
They absolutely love it. It's incredibly complex and it's really, really good.
Yeah.
And I think I nailed there's a little bit of skins there.
Yeah, there is a bit of skin contact. So I think it's their oldest block. They pick it a little bit riper, then time on skins in old oak, basically. So just like, you know what I find really cool? Because I hadn't actually tasted this vintage yet until just now.
Yeah.
And I thought it would be kind of richer. And
So did I.
Fiano can go into that waxy, honeyed marzipan sort of zone. And this, it doesn't actually.
No,
it's just got power.
It's like tightly coiled. That's why I said like Riesling, because it's almost got like Riesling punch
That's
to
the
it.
beauty of Fiano, International Fiano Day, is that it does carry that incredible natural acidity, which makes it such a suitable variety for warm Australian regions like McLaren Valley, the Barossa, Heathcote, etc. And it's just a great grape. It's
Holy
an
shit.
awesome grape. You get texture, you get flavour, you get freshness, you get versatility with food, you get terroir. Like it's cool.
Okay, I don't feel too bad because it doesn't really look like any like traditional Australian, as traditional as Australian Fiano can be. But
I think you've done well. You've
like-
thrown down a bit of a gauntlet.
but the nerviness to it and like the line of acid
yeah.
and the extension of it, it's a ripping bottle of wine.
Brothers Lloyd have knocked it out of the park, eh?
Tremendous dudes. Go to Coriole if you're in McLaren Vale.
The best.
Best lunch.
Lovely gardening.
Nice guy.
Very floral.
Good lunch.
Lovely
All right,
garden.
cool.
All right,
Fuck,
my
good
turn.
call. I like that. I didn't get it right, but I'm not
International Fiano Day. Fucking drink a Fiano tonight, guys. It's the best.
fucking drink a Fiano
Hey,
day.
a t-shirt. Fuck.
Drink a fucking Fiano day.
Drink a fucking Fiano. Or check out the fabulous Fiano mix pack on the Different Drop website with 6 of Australia's best.
Including this one's
Coriole.
little brother, yeah.
Yeah. Coriole, Oliver's Durango, Unicazello.
All right, enough. Close your eyes. And we're back. All right. Now, Tomas, you have 1 minute to identify this completely nondescript
It's cool.
red wine.
Did you chill it?
No, I did not.
Just the glass.
Give me 1 second. A professional would have found his stopwatch already. But we're not pros here, Tom. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You've got 1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
I'm already stuffed.
You got me already. You've only looked at it for 5 seconds.
Where's the aroma?
I don't know. It does seem a little locked down.
It just tastes like another fucking generic red wine. Like your Zinameva a couple of weeks ago.
Don't say that.
It's wonderful.
The lovely people who made it. Nah, you're gonna get this.
I'm in Grenache land.
Yep.
I'm in old world.
Mhm.
So it feels kind of like, it feels old world. It feels kind of loose knit, kind of a little bit, not funky, but just feels old world. I'm in Grenache land.
17 seconds. 16, 15, 14.
Oh. I think last week or the week before I guessed Côte d'Rhône, like a Rhone blend, and I'm just going to guess that again.
Okay.
Because I just think it has that kind of Grenache
3,
blendy
2, 1.
vibe.
Done.
That's just all I've got. It could be Spanish. It could be a little
That's it. Your
Spanish
time's
blend.
up. You're done.
And
You got Rhone blend?
yeah.
Do you want to guess?
No,
anything else?
Rhone Valley blend Grenache, Mourvedre,
Ish.
Sanso-ish, maybe some Syrah.
Alright.
It just has that vibe.
Yes, you're right.
Come on!
God damn it!
The champ is here!
Oh, he gives me
The champ is here!
He gives me Australia's most fucking like left of centre Fiano. I give him like a straight down the line Côte d'Rhône. Like, come on.
Mate, you can only play what's in front of you. You still got to pick it. And I fucking picked it like a nose.
You did. This is kind of cool, hey?
Yeah, it looks
Spicy. French green.
I maintain it's just another fucking generic red wine. But hey, there's a bit going
I
on.
think it's a bit rough. I think it's got freshness about it. It's got it's got a nice kind of garrigue, like spicy element to it as well. But it just looks so fucking French, and it looks so Grenache-y. I'm like, I may as well have just fucking showed you the label.
Just gave me an alley-oop there, didn't you?
We're going Zinna Mavro again for the next 6 weeks.
Mate, 3-3 now. I've staged a comeback.
God damn it. All right.
No, it is very tasty, to be fair. Mazda Livion's a great producer.
Yeah. Very cool.
All right. All right, mate. That was another tremendous day of tasting.
Yes.
And we have a tremendous weekend ahead of us now to enjoy these wines.
That we do.
Please don't forget that's International Fiano Day. You're not allowed to drink anything tonight that's not Fiano.
If you've tasted any of these wines, or if you'd like to, if you have any comments at all, please leave us a comment in the comment section below, because that's the place where you comment.
Typically.
Yes.
If there's some other place you can comment, then please.
Like, subscribe, and
do all that.
do all that.
And we'll have another exciting video for you next week. Thanks, guys. Bye.